So, Napkins and Other Distractions is a 5 out of 5 read for me. It was super cute, super spicy, super quick. I finished this within at least like 2 days. I think after reading the second book, I needed to devour this, and I devoured this, and I'm almost done with Marshmallow Mountain as well. I have an hour left of Marshmallow Mountain, but I'm savoring it because Marshmallow Mountain, that one is also going to be a 5 out of 5. I think I'm loving M.A. Wardell's writing, and they're just an auto by author. They have such good spicy scenes, but they balance the spice with character development. They balance the spice with also making these characters real and having them have real problems. And you can have these amazing, lovely, funny moments where a character is making you laugh, and then you have these moments where, I don't know, where you're just kind of like almost crying, or you really have empathy for these characters, or you have sympathy for these characters, because as you get to know them, you're like seeing how they're affected by the world, you're seeing how they're affected by their own disabilities, and you're just like, that kind of sucks. And you build such a strong bond with these characters, and I think the last time that I felt a really strong bond to characters like this was when I read, what was it, Embers Glow After the Fire and Let Leaves Lay Where They Fall by Micah Carver. Micah Carver's characters feel like that too, where he has spicy scenes, but he has characters that have real world issues, and they're also dealing with internal stuff, and they're also dealing with real world problems, and they kind of have to balance it all out, but at the same time they have that gay humor that makes everything kind of a lot better. And you have a lot of like gay community in this book and people looking out for each other. And I love these books. I love M.A. Wardell. He became my auto by author right after, what's it called? Mistletoe and Mishkas. And I sped through this, and I sped through Marshmallow Mountain, and I I'm gonna be on a break from reading his stuff, and it kind of sucks because I really do love his works. This has side rep, and I don't think I've ever seen side rep in any type of media before. It's always just been, this person's a top, this person's a bottom. I've never seen side rep, and I love that it had side rep. You have a little bit of bisexual rep in here, a little bit of sapphic rep, no spicy sapphic scenes, but you do have sapphic rep in here. What else? We got our, of course, our LGBTQ family. You have OCD rep in here, and I think that that's handled really well. I don't I mean, I don't know if I do because I haven't gotten tested, but like, I think it's handled pretty well. And I think that the main characters love each other really well, to the point where the character finds out that this character has OCD. Like, the love interest finds out that this character has OCD, and instead of treating him like he's other or making him feel weird, he tries to accommodate him in every single possible way. And that made me fall in love with Kent a lot more, because I was just like, he's just doing everything possible so that Vincent can be comfortable, and so that Vincent can live a peaceful life. And I think that was just very sweet, and I absolutely fucking love that. And Kent is just a mess in distress, and he's always falling over shit, and he's always dropping shit, and that reminded me of me, where I was just like, I'm fucking klutz. I'm a fucking klutz. And then like Kent being a klutz and dropping shit is so funny. But like, just the way that this was paced really well. You get to the spicy scenes pretty quickly early on, and I love the whole thing. I sped through it. I highlighted a lot, and I need to go through my Kindle version and add all my highlights into this. This is definitely worth the read. I know that this is a shorter read and this is a longer review, but I do think this is worth it. I think all of M.A. Wardell's work is worth it. And if you listen to the audiobook, it's even funnier because you can hear the delivery of the lines. I like I said, I'm currently on Marshmallow Mountain, and that one has just been the funniest out of all his books. That one's been the funniest, and I feel like with every, and I know that Marshmallow Mountain was they he co-wrote it with another author, but I feel like even this book leveled up its like humor from the second book, and the first book had humor, but the second book had a lot more humor, and then this third book had the most humor, and it was the funniest one. And now we have Marshmallow Mountain that I read, and that one's been the funniest one out of all of them. And that one, I just have been having such a good time. And this one didn't have any lulls, but Marshmallow Mountain has been. I feel like now this is a review for Marshmallow Mountain too. I haven't finished it yet. It's definitely gonna be a 5 out of 5 though. It's definitely gonna be a 5 out of 5. But I absolutely love this one, and I think you should pick this up. I think you should pick up all of M.A. Wardell's work. I think that their work is absolutely phenomenal, and their character development, their humor. If you like gay humor, then these are the books for you. You have to be reading these. These are short reads, so it's not anything that's gonna like take you a few weeks to read. It's not gonna be anything that's gonna be like heavy, but it's gonna be something light, fluffy, something fun. You're gonna have a good time the entire time, and then sometimes you might cry, and sometimes you might have a serious moment here or two, but at the end of the day, it makes it so much worth it. Everything that is put in this book, all the love and time and energy. Anyway, have a good day, guys. 5 out of 5. Check it out.